Hi, I am Mita Naya, and today is Saturday, and today is August 28th, and I will tell about a topic today, and my topic is subject means I I I will tell about my all subject, which is my favorite subject, which subject I don't like to read, etc. So I am starting now, and I have a lot of subjects. Sorry, I had lot of subjects, and every I liked to read all subjects. But I had some subject which I did not want to read because that was really very tough subject. Means according to me, and when I read it in primary class, means when I read it in class 1, 2, or 3, then I had 4 5 subjects, like I just had Bengali, English, math, history and geography. Otherwise I had no another subject, like physical science, life science, etc. And I also had no pressure of study when I read it in class 1 to 4, and everything was so easy, and I had means, every poem, every stories, every means then I told that I had no pressure of study, and the syllabus was so short, and I did not need to read for a long time. I then I just read for 1 hour, or I read it my books for half an hour, means then I did not read so much. mm, and I liked to read Bengali stories, Bengali poem, etc. because I could read it very well, by especially I could read Bengali stories, Bengali poem, by myself, and I did not need anyone's help, because Bengali is my mother tongue, so that's why I could read it easily, and I could understand it easily. And Most of the time I read these stories from my childhood. I liked to read story books, and that's why I had a lot of interest about different stories, about different poems. But sometime I could not understand poems, means my mother also taught. Mm, my mother also helped me in my study, and my brother also helped me, means everybody helped me. um, and but when I But I also liked to read English stories, English poem, but I used to need someone's help for reading English stories, it's true that I got afraid uh, about this English language. I Because I could not understand anything. Then I could not understand anything in English, and I could not read English properly by myself. If anybody translate everything in Bengali, then I could understand everything. Otherwise I could not read it properly, and I could not understand properly. So that's why um, I needed one person who translate my English stories. Mm, so that's why I did not get so much interest from these English stories, English poem. But I every English stories and English poem was really very interesting, was really very good, well stories. When anybody translate it, means our school teacher teached us, uh, th- everything. So when she translated it in English, then I could find interest, a lot of interest throwing for in this stories poem. Otherwise, and I always depended on my teachers for re- uh, for for this English subject. Otherwise, my brother also helped me to learn English, and now and and she also helping me now for learning English. And I n- I can understand English properly. I can read English properly now, and sometime I have some problem for understanding it. But then, but still, my brother helped me, and every English stories, English poem. But my English stories or English poem was not so tough. English poem, English story was so easy. You can translate it properly, means you will not face any problem. Very easy. But I did not know anything, so means I could not read it properly, so that's why it looked very hard to me. And I told that I also had some subject like history, geography. I did not remember one thing properly, that maybe I did not have geography subject when I read it in primary school. I because but I remembered one thing, that I had history subject. um, and I liked to read history subject, but not so much, means it's I feel very I feel bored uh, for reading this subject. But our syllabus was so short. I told before that I had no pressure of study, but still I did not want to read it. But when I read it in primary school, then I thought that it is very tough. Means the study of class 1 or class 2 is very tough. But when I read it in class 5, when I read it in class 6, then I could understand that when I read it in class 1 or when I read it in class 2, then my I had no pressure, means then everything was really so easy, means I could not explain. Because I thought it, because when I read it in class 5, then I got surprised, because some a lot of subject added with Bengali and English is compulsory. Sorry, Bengali and English was compulsory subject. So that's why Bengali was our first language and English was our second language. As a rule, we got this subject from class still class 11, class 12. In fact, I recently passed out from class 12, and I will take admission in a college now. So and I will have Bengali and English subject now, with another subject. So that's why Bengali and English is really very sorry, Bengali English is compulsory subject. um, and more subject added with all subjects, like I also had computer computer subject also added with this subject. And PT was it was not a subject, but you means it's not a subject of, or it means you cannot deny that it's not your subject. We had to read about this subject, so that's why it also fall in a subject. And we also had a book, science book. So there had life science, physical science and chemistry in a one book. So then I could understand the pressure of study, means then a lot of subject added with everything. And math 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 I was math means I had math subject when I did it in class 1 and 2, but math was really very easy. um, there had just addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. I just learned when I did it in class 1 2, but when I did it in class 5, then I had lot of tough means I had a lot of chapter of math like algebra, means, everything means, but I had a experienced means I had experienced in my life when I read it in class 5. Then I went to new class, and that's why everything was new, and I had no idea that a new subject will added with my old subject. And that's why I was very casual, means I had no tension. I thought that I thought that I just have Bengali, English, math, history and geography, and I could not think that means I did not know that science is a subject, means is a part of of subjects. Computer can a subject, PT can be a subject, sorry, computer can be a subject, PT can be a subject. I had no idea, but uh, mean, and we got every book from government, so that's why every day we got new books. And when at first we got Bengali, English book. After that we got history, geography book, and after that we got math books. And after that, when everybody received science book, PT book, computer book, then I got surprised. I really got a very surprised. I could not I could not understand anything. Means I was thinking that what is this? Means what is this subject? Means I told that I did not have any idea about this subject. But when I got this new book, then I had lot of interest about these books, because my books was new, and especially subject was new, books subject was new. So some days I read these new books with lot of interest, with spontaneously. And but when I could understand what is the subject, what is the when I told that when I could understand about this all subject. um, but I always liked to read computer was my very favorite subject. I liked to do computer practical part. I liked to practical part of computer than theory part. Yes, I also like to read theory part, because if you want to do practical, then you have to know theory. Means sometime theory and practical, means you have to sometime you have to do practical to relate with theory. Means if you don't want to read theory part of computer, then you cannot do the practical part. You cannot understand the practical part. That's why I had to read theory part. But still I liked to do computer. And we had class, means we got 2 or 3 class in a week. But I did not get satisfaction from for getting this 3 class. I wanted to get this class every day, because I liked this subject than another subject. And And I told before that I always I liked to read Bengali stories, Bengali poem, English stories, English poem. And yes, I also liked PT. PT book means we had not so chapter of PT means general knowledge. They, it's you can say it's a book of GK. PT GK means general knowledge. They had some general knowledge, so we did not need to read these PT books. I did not read these PT books so much when we had any class. Then sometime we did not bring this book to the to school. Because our teachers also did not means our teacher did not take a theory class so much of PT. Most of the time we did practical fitness practically. mm, we did practical class of PT, so we did not need this book. And I did not like to read this subject so much. And math also was. Yes, I also liked to do math, but I read it. I did study to a teacher, to a sir, and he could do arithmetic very well. And he could made me understand math very well. And that's why and I started to teach to him from class 8. So from and math and I always liked to do math, algebra part. Always I liked. And I also got a lot of well teachers.